What is up, everyone? Old Will Scrub here with a quick guide for Culdcept Saga for card farming. Every map that you play on Culdcept Saga will give you different cards. Some might give you certain creatures, some might give you certain items, some might give you certain spells, whatever the case may be. But the quickest way is after you play the first mission, it's essentially the quote-unquote tutorial mission, you can save your game and quit out to this menu, or if you just played the game, saved and shut it off, when you get to this part after you load in, go to Versus. Begin with your data and set the rules to custom. Put the total magic and bring it all the way down to 1,000 for each. And you only have to do this setup once. Match duration, 10 rounds. Time limit, 10 seconds. You can mess with the match duration if you want to go a little more, but basically you want to get this done quick. So the longer you do it, it's basically if you want to actively play. Otherwise, you can almost do an AFK farm with this. So 10 rounds, 10 seconds. That's all you need. So once you're done with the settings, go up, set, and choose one map. X. Again, this is the beginning. And there are some maps that might give you more, but this one gives you 9 cards and it gives you everything. Or at least you have the chance to get everything. So you load up in X. And you see it kept the same total magic, match duration, time limit. Create game. You start with your account, and you don't need Xbox Live, even though it shows it up there. You don't need anything. You can do this with any account, whether you have Live or not, because you're not playing a multiplayer match. You can play multiplayer matches. And a quick one is a 3 versus 1 alliance, but that's for a lot later when you have better cards to make the match faster. But if you're just starting off, you load your character, you load your scepter data, then you load again. You can do this with one controller. You make a virtual scepter, give it whatever name you want. We'll give them 1. Is that correct? Yes. Go to create scepter. Done. You hit Y to close the entries. You do book selection, whatever book you have. Ready. Book selection, same thing. Ready. Begin. You will notice that the time is going down. You can either leave this AFK, because like I'm not going to touch anything. It'll do everything for you. It'll move the character. The only thing it will not do is put down creatures. And it'll go through, and I'm going to show you the whole AFK of the first scepter. Then it'll go to you. When it's your turn, you should put down 1 to 2 creatures. Now I'm going to control this next few moves for everyone. The reason why you want to put creatures down is every time you put creatures down, it is increasing your total magic. Because total magic is 1,000. As you can see, I had 420. See, one has 400 and I have 420.
Aim for the next fort.
So I'm putting creatures down just to speed it up.
Discard a card. You've stopped in enemy territory. It's your turn. It's your turn. Discard.
And again, you don't have to do this as detailed as I am, as going through and putting every creature down.
It's your turn.
All you have to make sure, well, roll the one. All you have to make sure is you put 1 or 2 creatures down.
Remaining. It's your turn. Discard a card.
The reason for that is, again, like your total magic will go up when you have creatures. Because you can play some maps where your opponent might actually have more magic than you during the whole lap because you didn't put any creatures down.
4 rounds remaining. It's your turn. Discard a card.
You can also, if you want, use Holy Word 6 on your main character just to move him along a little quicker.
It's your turn.
I'm not going to use mana. It wasn't going to help me.
3 rounds remaining. It's your turn. Aim for the castle.
Now, if you're going to do this AFK, I would probably suggest increasing the round limit to maybe 15.
Aim for the castle. 2 rounds remaining. It's your turn. Discard a card.
Just in case, like, you might be a little behind. So the enemy made the first lap, but because he didn't put any creatures down, he didn't make the
Discard.
target. And I'll use Holy Word 6 on myself just to speed up the process.
You received a reward.
And we achieved the goal, and it didn't take long. And this is what we get in this scenario. A really fantastic card backwards. Now, the other thing to note is the virtual character you make will earn cards, but you can't save it. But it doesn't save the book. And remember, I said that you do that so that setting once and you're done. You can literally go through all over again, and you can keep farming as long as you want. There is a better map, but unfortunately, it's at the end of the game. And this guide is just for if you're starting off and you want to collect as many cards as possible before you continue with the story. So that's why I said basically don't worry about that right now. But like I said, this is a little guide on how to quickly farm. You can, if you want to use this, you can. If you want to play through it normally, you can do that too. It does not matter. Fine. And if you're struggling with books, you can check out culdceptcentral.com and you can see different Culdcept books for every Culdcept game that is currently out. Not so much right now for First or Begins, because that does not come out until July. But if you have any other issues, you can check out Culdcept Central's Discord server, where myself and others are there, and if you ever have any problems, we are more than willing to help. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you out with collecting cards and making the books you want to make. Take care.